Alright, what's up everybody? So let's go through Champions League Arena 1. Overall, this one is pretty enjoyable because we get to use some of the newer cookies. Usually they put the older ones in, but we get to use two of the new boys right here, which is pretty good. So we're going to start with Lobster with Lobster Pet, the angler fish. Relay is Sorbet. So at the start you want to be sliding as much as possible with Lobster. Make sure you're getting those all those U's for all the extra points. Whenever there's a wave, try and blast forward or time it to get it into the area with the most jellies. Unfortunately, the wave does. Oh, sorry, the wave does not affect the U's at the bottom. So that is what it is. Unfortunately, but I think that would just be far too many points, and this combo already scores a decent amount of points. So here, be careful that you get the platforms before they fall. I've had like multiple runs just end far too quickly because those platforms for some reason have decided to drop early. I'm not really too sure, but yeah. Here you want to, if you follow that kind of timing, you should get quite a lot of those bears under the spell of the wave. I think if it's a little bit later is best, but I don't really think we can achieve that. So I think that was pretty good timing overall. I would say there isn't too much you have to worry about with Lobster. You can kind of just blast through the parts. Yeah, there's not really too much. I would say Lobster, you require just a little bit of timing and maybe RNG, but I think it's more timing than it is RNG towards the end of the Lobster run. I think you can probably do it a little bit better than I can, just because at the time I wasn't really too sure what to do, but it ended up kind of working. But yeah, looking back on it, I would say there's a couple things that I could have done differently. You don't need to really save any of the what are these called again? Oh, Lobster abilities for anything. I usually just wait for the wave to come and use the charge part so I get a bit further. Here, this is where your first timing comes in. We need to be blasting up so we can get the health, and we just get the last part of the ability out, which helps us get a bit further and charges this next skill up. I don't think it's the end of the world if you were to miss the little health before the Lobster revive, and I say that because at the end of the ability you actually have a portion of health left. It's not really cutting it too close, so if you were to miss, I think it would be okay. As long as it is the last part of the ability. You don't want no charges left by that point, really, if you can help it. Maybe you'd have one on it, which probably could be okay. But yeah, overall, just going to go through. Luckily, Lobster can get through quite a lot of the more difficult parts, or more of the closer jumps, thanks to his ability. But yeah, so here, as you can see, I've got a lot of health. I have a lot of health left, so I definitely didn't need to be jumping so quickly. I should have held out a little bit more, but it is what it is. And yeah, so I could have done it about there and gone through the rest of that with Lobster, but I didn't. So that was my pretty much my second time getting really to the end of the Lobster part. A lot of my runs ended prematurely at the start with that damn platform. So Sorbet, nothing really to RNG wise. There's nothing with Sorbet. You just want to be making sure you're jumping whenever you've charged the mango juice, and to be sliding to get the chests out. So here we're don't have to really worry about the health potion up here because we're gonna get it guaranteed because we are in the skill. If you do wait with your Lobster ability, I think Sorbet would still activate around the health potion anyway, so don't worry too much about it. So there's best score, but we've got a couple chests to get. That's 421, 425. I'm pretty happy with 425. 425 got me to top 0.4%. So yeah, I think probably 427, 430 is 0.0. But yeah. All right, until next time. Bye bye.